So the Biden Autopen saga may finally be coming to a close, and it's kind of funny because they're tucking their tail in between their legs and just backing off completely after making a huge deal about it. Trump tried to several times nullify Biden's entire presidency because he claimed that everything was signed by an Autopen and wasn't authorized by him. And he even framed a picture in the Oval Office. He replaced Biden's headshot with a portrait with a picture of an Autopen. It's like, you have this, you have the Secretary of War, whatever, coming out and saying oh, these colleges are woke and weak and leftist indoctrination. These are our leaders. And it's they've lost their minds. RFK Jr. on Theo Vaughn talking about snorting cocaine off a toilet seat. And then, of course, getting into all the anti-vax nonsense with that. It's crazy. These are the people leading our country. How the hell did this happen? How the hell did this happen? I feel like I'm living in a book that was produced by The Onion. All right, let's get into this. DOJ quietly shelves Biden Autopen investigation that Trump demanded. The Justice Department shelved an investigation into former President Joe Biden's use of an Autopen. A person briefed on the matter told NBC News on Wednesday. Justice Department pardon attorney Ed Martin, the former weaponization czar, opened the probe while he was interim U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia. It wound down recently under Jeanine Pirro, the current U.S. attorney, who is a longtime Trump ally and former Fox News host. The New York Times first reported the news. The Autopen case was never presented to a grand jury, unlike the case that Pirro's office tried to bring forward last month against 6 members of Congress who participated in a social media video that urged members of the military intelligence communities not to follow unlawful orders. It's so funny how they try to claim that they are ending the weaponization of government when how many enemies and people that Trump has had bad history with, how many have they gone after now and tried to charge? I'm losing count. It's truly amazing. Let's see. It is difficult to bring a criminal case when there's not even a readily identifiable and applicable criminal statute. The person briefed on the matter. The White House referred to an inquiry about the matter to the Justice Department. A spokesperson for Pirro's office, citing Justice Department policy, said the office does not confirm or deny the existence of criminal probes. President Donald Trump in June demanded a wide-ranging investigation into Biden and officials in his administration. Yeah, just non-political weaponization of government things, after he claimed that Biden's side used Autopen signatures to hide Biden's cognitive decline. The Republican-led House Oversight Committee investigated Biden's use of the Autopen, writing a report in October that some executive actions he signed with an Autopen were illegitimate because he suffered from mental decline and could have been unaware of the contents. It's so funny when they try to bring this argument up against Biden. Obviously, he was in a mental decline. He was barely alive by the time he left office. But have you seen Trump? Have you looked at Trump? He does 4 or 5 interviews in a day and then gives to the same question, gives 5 different answers. Anytime there is something that he just like a controversy or something dicey, he'll just be like, I don't know anything about that. You'll have to ask Pete. You'll have to ask Christy. You'll have to ask Pam. I don't know anything about that. Hey, sir, how about that $200 million crypto rug pull you did? I don't know anything about that. I just made a tweet. Trump's out here admitting that he has no idea what the hell's going on. No idea. There's things out there saying that Marco Rubio is hiding or lying to Trump directly about Cuban negotiations, saying that we're negotiating when behind the scenes they're not negotiating. It's insane. Trump, who has repeatedly claimed that Biden used an Autopen on many of his executive orders, said in November that he was canceling executive orders signed using the Biden's Autopen. It's unclear how often Biden used an Autopen, as there is no official government record of when it was used. In a statement in June, Biden responded to Trump's claims saying, "Let me be clear. I made the decisions during my presidency. I made the decisions about the pardons, the executive orders, the legislation, and proclamations," he said in a statement. "Any suggestion I didn't is ridiculous and false, Jack." Oh, God. I hate Biden so much. Biden's use of the Autopen was investigated as Trump has directed the Justice Department to investigate a number of his political foes since he returned to office. The Justice Department tried to prosecute former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. A federal judge tossed out the criminal charges against both in November. Yeah, just not political weaponization of government or whatever. Just none of that. Just we're just going after actual criminals. It also sent out criminal subpoenas in January to various state and local government officials in Minnesota, including Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, claiming they conspired to impede law enforcement during its immigration operations there. Neither have been charged, and legal experts have widely condemned an investigation that they say is based on flimsy legal premise and has a chilling effect on free speech. Dude, I wish Jacob Frey. It's spelled Frey, but everyone says Fry. Jacob Frey. I wish Jacob Frey and Tim Walz, I wish they would have actually conspired to impede law enforcement. That was their duty to their constituents. After not one, but two American citizens were executed by ICE. Executed. For no reason. No reason at all. No, nothing that Renee Good or Alex Preddy did came even close to the use of force they received. All right, like, it's not even a question. Like, it was Tim Walz and Jacob Frey's duty to actually do something, and they didn't because they are cowards. Jacob Frey could have, told the local police to start going after ICE and arresting ICE and charging ICE for any violation, whether that be simple traffic violations or breaking and entering, harassment, whatever. Defend your fucking constituents. No, instead, they had the police actually go and use an oh my God, what's it called? The acoustic sound vehicle, the LRAD or something like that. Why am I blanking on that? You know what I'm talking about. And the police, dispersed several crowds of protesters using pepper spray, using that acoustic sound vehicle, just among many things. And Tim Walz, all he did was blubber and say, like, I could deploy the National Guard. He didn't do anything. Very, very disappointed in someone who formerly really liked Tim Walz that he didn't do more to actually protect his constituents. And, like, they're going to charge you. Okay, number one, they're going to say that you were conspiring and impeding law enforcement regardless of what you do, as evidence here, because you didn't do anything to impede law enforcement. You, in fact, helped them in several cases. That's number one. And number two, they're going to charge you and try to throw some fucking, they're going to try to get you on something. Now it's likely going to be dropped like everything else had. But so at that point, why don't you just actually impede ICE and DHS? Why don't you actually do something, because you're being treated like you did regardless? Instead, 2 died, thousands more got harassed, probably hundreds more got disappeared. Insane. Anyways, it just... I forgot this was about the Autopen. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.